Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Toyota RAV, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a RAV4 2 litre XTR 4-wheel drive, 2008 on a 58 plate, 2 owners from new, 11 dealer stamps in the service book. It's done 83,825 miles. The fuel economy, urban 24.4 miles per gallon, extra urban 38.2 miles per gallon, and combined is 31.4 miles per gallon. Its 0 to 60 time is 12 seconds, has a top speed of 109 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 150 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. 6 months road tax is £181.50 and 12 months is £330. Now the car's so clean, I was tempted to cover the registration number up because I don't think you'd know it was a 2008 vehicle if I didn't tell you. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 owners from new. The second owner, to say he's fastidious, and no doubt he'll be watching this channel anyway, is an understatement. We've got all the bills for it, all stapled together, complete history. It's a really great car. So 4-wheel drive, the chrome grille on the front there, twin headlights, front fogs, 6-spoke alloy wheels, tilt and slide electric glass sunroof, the matte black window surrounds, rear privacy glass, has the integrated tailgate spoiler, rear wash wipe. Now I was looking for the handle under here, you know, it's usually like a little electric switch under here, but there's a massive door handle here. Now that says more about me than just about the car design. I actually prefer the big door handle here. So nice and low if you've got dog or anything, low loading, easy to get into. And I looked in the back when the car came in, I thought, that's strange, this chap, I can't believe he's not got a rear load cover. But underneath the floor there's actually a storage space for the load cover. What a fantastic idea that is. The amount of cars, especially 7-seaters, where you take the load cover out, then you've got nowhere to put it. We're always getting them coming in. They've taken the load cover out, it's in the garage, and they've forgotten it. So you can actually store it in the car. It's only a little thing, but in my book that's a good design. So we've got split folding rear seats as well. Reversing sensors in the rear bumper. Absolutely mint in the back. It's got the carpet over mat. Nice light and airy with the glass sunroof there, and I presume, yeah, there's a shade band there that you can pull forward. Seat backs are sculptured, there's magazine nets here. You've also got, if I can just pull this out, can't get my finger through the loop. There you go. 2 cup holders there. And we've got 3 inertia reel belts, one at either side, and then this one pulls out of the roof for the centre passenger. So it's really, really clean, this car. It is a credit to its previous owner. I'll just take you for a ride in it. With a bit of luck, it's got a good heater. So, as you'd expect with a car that's been looked after like this, we've got 2 keys, and it's a proper ignition lock, remote locking and unlocking. This is just as it's come in. It's not been cleaned at all. Needs a bit of fuel in, but apart from that, it's absolutely perfect. There's only one mark that I can see on it, which is a chip of paint off the bumper about so big. Which we'll touch in. The rest of it, it's just kind of, it's like new. It really is a credit to the previous owner. Service history. Now it's got full service history, and we've got here that's just a spec sheet. Got there all the service invoices, MOTs and so on, to back up the fully stamped service book. There you go. On the 14th of 9, 2009 at 5722 West Riding Toyota. 30th of the, is that the 8th? 30th of the 8th, 2010, 8664 miles. 7th of the 9th, 2012, 13,362 miles. Now that one, 2011, has been left blank, although it's probably still within the service parameters. I'm assuming that West Riding Toyota, which will probably ring just to make sure they haven't serviced it then, or they have serviced it then, they've left a stamp, because every other year it's been done. That could have been the change of owner, it could have been in stock a couple of months before they sold it. I don't know, but we will try and clarify that. 21st of 6, 2013. That looks like 2,413 to me, but anyway, 20,200 Radcliffe, easy for me to say, Radcliffe Road Garage, Silsden. 2nd of 6, 2014, 29,929 Radcliffe Road again. And then 26th of 3rd, 2015, 40,393 Radcliffe Road. Where's it go to next? Over here. 16th of 2nd, 2016 at 50,166 Radcliffe Road. 5th of 1st, 2017, 60,492 Radcliffe Road. 9th of 2nd, 2018, 69,542 Radcliffe Road, Silsden. 19th of 2nd, 2019, 75,216 Radcliffe Road Garage. And then 17th of the 2nd, 2020, 80,865 miles, Radcliffe Road, Silsden. Not often, but sometimes you take a car in and you actually feel sorry that you've taken a customer from another garage. As I say, it's very few and far between. It's probably only happened on a handful of occasions in my career. But this car, the chap's taking it back for each service, and lives miles away. He's taking it back for each service, and we also noticed in the service that he's even gone back for wiper blades and a key fob battery. Now that's a proper customer, and I think the only way we got him to be our customer, in fact I know the only way, he's been watching my YouTube channel, and he's seen the kind of cars we sell, and obviously got the feeling that if anything went wrong, or we'd look after him, and also we only sell proper cars. And he rang up a few weeks ago and said he would be looking for a car in the near future, and if we got either of two model cars, would we give him a ring. Now, we don't pester anybody. You know, I've worked at places where they tell you you've got to hammer the phones all the time, and we don't do that. We're far too busy. If we try and remember, we write it down, and then if a car comes in, we don't have all the latest gadgets, but we don't have a customer database. It's just all up here, or not all up here, as you may imagine. And anyway, we rang him. We got a couple of cars in a short space of time, and he bought one, and it was a beautiful car, and I'm really happy he's bought it. So we've got a nice car, he's got a nice car, and we've got probably a car that you wouldn't just be able to go out and buy, because cars like this don't come up that often. I have a habit of calling people nutters when they look after cars like this, but I don't mean nutter in a bad way. I mean they're absolutely everything's done properly, and that's the feeling you get from this car as soon as you look at it, as soon as you jump in it, and then when you delve deeper, the guy has really looked after it. So I'm pleased to be able to sell it, and believe me, it's another one of those cars that I couldn't give him enough, really, because you can only sell it for a certain price, and you would pay thousands of pounds more and not get a vehicle as good as this. You get one younger and perhaps with lower mileage, but it still wouldn't be as good, or probably in as nice condition with as good a history. So here we go. Let's go for a ride. So let's just there we go. Tilt and slide sunroof. Hang on, what have I done? Tilt and slide sunroof, and you've got the shade band here if you so desire. Oh, hang on a second. Have we got? I'm sure we have. Yeah, there's nothing behind me. So height and reach adjustable steering wheel. It's a fairly small car. It's high up off the ground. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a little bit bouncy, but then the roads in Preston are awful, and to be fair, I'd rather have it a little bit bouncy than something with sport suspension around here, because it takes up all the bumps, the undulations in the road, and it's a lovely car. Pretty basic again. And when I say basic, I mean that in a good way. It's got the next best thing to switches and rotary controls. It's just got these 3 controls in the centre here, split up into segments. The heater, I can tell you, is fantastic. It's freezing outside today, as you can see. It's snowing, but it's too hot in the car. The heater is awesome. You've also got the sun coming through the windscreen as well. Although it's cold outside, the sun's out, and it's heating the car up. Wait for this guy to go. Now you see, I look at that car and I wouldn't want to take it in. I see the way the driver's sitting in the car, and I look at the car and I know, or I would be pretty sure, that it's never been serviced in its life. Anyway, so up the dual carriageway here, we're doing 60 miles an hour. It's got Goodyear tyres all around at the moment. There's no wobbles, there's no rattles, there's no knocks. And it's a 12-stroke 13-year-old car. Drives like a new one. I'm going to have to turn the heater's set at 21 at the moment. Mind you, I've got my big jacket on, so that's not helping. This chap's another one. He gets in his lane 20 miles back and stays there. It's automatic. Again, you can change down like so by using the gear selector. You can lock it in gear with a shift lock. Probably never any reason to do so, unless you're perhaps towing something. Got power folding door mirrors. Just a very, very nice car. Cloth seats, front central armrest. Have we got anything in the front central armrest? Looks like there might be a USB there, power socket, storage space, electric windows all round. Reversing sensors, power socket down here. There's your 4-wheel drive button. You know, just little touches, as I said about that, a place to put your rear load cover underneath the mat. Now it's either, when you take it out, as I say, especially in the 7-seaters, it's too big to go behind the seats, so it ends up in the footwell usually of the 6th and 7th person, or in the back. Every time you set off, it rolls back. Every time you brake, it rolls forward. There's a special place for it. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, it's really well thought out, as is the rest of the car. Nice and easy to use, dead simple. Or as my friend who was in a Toyota advert many years ago, in the 70s I think it was, said, straightforward motor engineering. And he was right all them years ago, and it's still the same. Even stuff like that. Hang on, let me just press that up. You press it up, get on the motorway here, and then press it and it goes down. How good is that? Finished in silver metallic with this grey cloth. If I had any complaint at all, I could just do with being a couple of inches further back, but that's the way I drive, and everybody else would be all right. Your electric door mirrors here, let's just check both of them are working. We'll click that across there. Yep, that's working. Let's just go out here. I am indicating, but there's a van pulling out who wasn't. So there we go. And just down here, let me just press that. I should have looked. So cruise, press the ending, click down to set it, like so, and then we can alter the speed. Just click it up, that lever, or click down. There we go, just go up. So cruise control as well, and you can see it, it's well designed. You can see your indicators on the left there and your wipers on the right, your cruise control there through the steering wheel. It's gone dark now and I've got sunglasses on. Cruise off. Lovely car. Of course, I call everybody for being in the outside lane or picking a lane and sticking to it, but it's different on this road, because if you don't get in the outside lane early, sometimes with people flying up from the motorway, you never get the chance to move over to turn up this little road. So that's my excuse. So nice car. not been cleaned yet. Already looks like new, but when Lancey's giving it the treatment, be able to take the plates off it and sell it as a new one. No noises. Use the little bit of body roll to steer through the bends there. All the brakes are good again. No vibrations from any of the wheels. Nice smooth gear change. Your cup holders there. Got door pockets. Good sound system, a CD radio. I would suggest he wants to get the side of his car taken out. He's certainly going to get it there if he stays there. This is an awful road. But the suspension copes with it very, very well. Okay, so we've got some lovely cars coming this week. Nissan Qashqai, Volvo I can't remember. V40, I think it may be. It looks like we've also got some snow coming, so hopefully I'll be able to get out and photograph these cars. If we can help you in any way, please give us a shout. Remember to look at our web store and keep an eye on our website, ggcars.co.uk. And if we haven't got anything at the moment, you can always look back, see the type of cars that we've had in the past or we've sold in the past. We keep them in the sold section. Please look at our reviews. I'm meaning to get back on top of them again. We've got 140 odd really. I think we've got something like 140 5-star reviews and 3 4-star reviews. And I think we've got one review off which is probably a 3-star, and I'm not kidding. I don't know what else we could have done or how else we could have done it better, and we still got a 3-star review. So some people you can't please no matter what you do. But look at our reviews, and please, as I say, give us a shout, see if we can help you in the future. That would be great. Thanks for watching.